The first time I felt financially free was in Thailand, and I was making about say $1,500 a week at this time, and I had a few virtual assistants running one of my stores, and I was honestly getting 3 massages a day in Thailand, and basically it's $30 a day anyway. And then I was like, wow, I was making more money living my best life in Thailand, and I didn't even have to work. Hey guys, Matthew Lepre here, and in this video today, what I'm going to cover is the simple steps to achieve financial freedom. Okay, so what is financial freedom? Well, I believe financial freedom is when you are in a position in life when you don't have to trade your time for money. So you can still earn money, but you don't have to trade your time doing that. That's what I believe is financial freedom, because once you are actually free of having to work, then you have free time, and then you can spend your free time doing what you love in life. And look, there's a lot of different ways that people achieve financial freedom. But look, I've studied so much, and I've achieved so much in such a short amount of time. And I do believe that I have the best way to actually become financially free in the shortest amount of time. So the first thing is that you want to make sure that you have at least a source of income. So whether that's income from a casual job, a part-time job, just to get some money in the door. So that's the first thing. You want to have a source of income, so you're at least making a consistent amount of income per week. And it's okay if you're working and trading your time for money, because this is our initial source of income that we want to earn. So once you have that source of income, it's going to be really good, because you know, okay, I'm at a stage where I'm going to be working hard and I'm going to be making money. And you want to use that money wisely, which I'll cover soon. But when I first started, I was actually at university. This was when I wanted to become a dentist, and I was working part-time at a factory stacking boxes. And I always knew that I needed a source of income, because I used to save some every single week. And that's the key. You want to make sure that your money is increasing every single week. And that's when we get to the next step. So you have to be smart with your money. So be smart with how you actually save your money, and then be smart with how you actually spend your money. So you want to be frugal. So let's cover being smart with saving your money. So if you basically have an income, you want to make sure that you have another bank account. So if you're getting paid, say $500 a week into your bank account, as soon as that goes in, you want to transfer a certain amount automatically out of your bank account into another one. So set up that automatically with your phone app, or see if you can do it any other way. But if you're earning $500, see if you can save at least $100 a week. As long as you're actually increasing your income, that's creating a great habit. Because if you don't create that great habit now, then once you have a lot of money, you're going to spend a lot of money. So when I first started online business, I was working a part-time job, but I was using that money to grow my business. So I was eating basically I was going to the local shops, and I was buying bread rolls and salami and cheese, and just basically sitting in the food court and making my own bread rolls, because I didn't want to go waste my money on other stuff. So be smart with your money. Don't spend much on food if you don't have to, and only spend what you actually need. The more you can save and invest into your future, then the faster you can actually achieve financial freedom. So think about that. If you can sacrifice spending a few $100s a weekend drinking with your friends, then that money is going to allow you to be in a better position in life sooner. Okay, and next, you want to get clarity on your end goal, and then you want to figure out the best vehicle to achieve that end goal. So you want to get clarity on exactly what you want your future life to look like when you are financially free. So let's just say you were making a few $1,000s a week automatically, and you could do anything in life. Write that down. Write how your life would be with regards to your recreation, with regards to your relationships, with regards to what you will be doing every single day. Who would it be with? What would it feel like? Where would you travel to? So write all those down in present tense, and then just think about and imagine how you would feel achieving all those things. And you want to be reading that consistently, because that's the end goal. So once you've got that end goal, and you know what it looks like and how it feels, then attach a why to it. Why do you want to achieve that? Because that's the most powerful thing. Once you know the why, then when times get tough, because they're always going to get tough, then you can always think about the why, and that's your purpose. So for example, with me, my purpose is to become the best educator in the world and to share the best knowledge with people that were just like me, sort of stuck many years ago because they've just listened to society. So that's my goal. So I don't care how uncomfortable I have to get now. I don't care about working 15 hours a day because my purpose is so strong. And I won't stop until I'm going to be the best. So set that high why, and that's going to make the whole journey a lot easier. And now you want to choose the vehicle. So how are you going to achieve this goal? So there's a lot of different vehicles to achieve financial freedom, such as online business, property, cryptocurrency, stocks, investing. There's so many different ways, but even a local business is a way. But what I always think is, what is the easiest, what is the simplest, what is the fastest, and what is the safest? And out of all them, online business is the best. And you might think I'm biased because that's what I do, but look, I've researched all these other strategies and a lot of them are a lot more unpredictable, and a lot of them, such as property and real estate, you need a lot more money to start with. So when it comes to online business, again, there's a whole range of different businesses. Definitely, I think the best ones are either e-commerce, as in dropshipping, consulting, or starting a marketing agency. They're the vehicles, and once you've got the end goal, you've got the vehicles. So that's going to be perfect, because this is the end goal. This is where we are now, and the vehicle is the business that will take us there. So without the end goal and the clarity, which is here, we won't be able to know where to drive the vehicle. So we get the end goal first, the clarity, exactly what that is, how it feels, what it looks like, and why we want to do it. And the vehicle is the business that will take us there. And the next one, so this is very, very important. And you might think I sound like a broken radio because I always say this, but if it's gonna take me saying it 100 times for everyone to start implementing it and getting great results, then I'll do it. So that one is finding a mentor or somebody that has actually been exactly where you want to be, your end goal. Find someone that's there. Find someone that has taken the same vehicle to get there and learn from them, model them, and reach out to them. So if you want to reach out to somebody that has done a successful business and you want them to help you build the same type of business, then go on LinkedIn, go on social media, do your research on Google and find out who they are and see how you can contact them. And what you want to do is, once you either reach out to a mentor, or if you join a program, or if you're working one-on-one with someone, what you want to actually do is say to them, what do I have to do to achieve this goal? Can you write me out an action list? So get the whole action list from a high-level view of exactly what needs to be done. Then you want to prioritize it, and then create that action list into a daily habit. So every single day you're going to be doing daily habits that get you closer to the end goal, because you have all these actions that will lead to that end goal. And I just want to highlight how important it is to work hard and consistent, at least a few hours a day if you want to achieve something quickly. So work every day, at least 5 days a week consistently, put a few hours in and make it that a habit. And just be aware that you are going to fail along the way. Okay, so that's my alarm. It tells me to breathe every few hours. So yeah, you are going to fail along the way. It always happens. There's no one that's successful that hasn't failed. But where people go wrong is they look at failure as something that's bad and they shy away from it. But the way that I look at failure is it's collecting data, and once you collect that data, then you can reassess and you can pivot. You can go at that at a different way, because every time you fail, you learn from that and you get better. So as long as you shift your perspective of failure as something that's great, it's amazing because it means that you're learning and you're getting closer to this goal up here, then that's fine. Okay, so just be aware of that. Failure is a good thing. And the next step is automating your business. So a lot of business owners, they start a business, they work in the business till they're 65, they're stressed, they're barely making any money, and then they retire. So to me, that's totally wrong. You basically like have a stressful job. So the goal is to automate the business. So you as a business owner can step back, let this business run on automation automatically, and you'll get paid. And that's it. The definition of a business is an enterprise that can run automatically. So think about that, automatically. So if you're in the business and it needs you 40 hours a week, then that's not a business. That's a job, okay? So what you wanna firstly do is, obviously when you are starting any business, you're gonna be working your ass off. You're gonna be doing all the different aspects. You're gonna be doing the sales, the marketing, the customer service, the product development, because you're a beginner. You don't really want to spend too much money paying somebody. So you learn all these different things first, you do all the work, and then slowly you write down a list of all the things that you're doing every single day. You have that list of all the tasks, and you want to figure out what tasks do I have to do consistently that I can just create a system or a process for and then outsource to somebody else. Okay, so you've got your whole list of tasks. Go through all the lists and figure out what can I outsource with software. Software is always usually the best thing because software can automate things and then you never have to manage anyone. But if something can't be managed by software, the next best thing is to get a virtual assistant. We usually hire people from the Philippines that we pay a lot cheaper rates than we would pay somebody from Australia, and it's actually a lot better for them as well because our Filipino virtual assistants get paid more than they would at a normal job, so it's a win-win. But basically we get them to do all the low-level monotonous activities in the business, so they take all those actions. And then the actions that might require somebody that's more advanced and somebody that has more training, then you might have to hire a project manager or a special contractor to actually do those more advanced things. Then yeah, you as a business owner will just have to meet with probably your CEO or one of your managers once a week, have a chat to them, go over the key performance numbers in the business, and that's basically it. You sort of create a management hierarchy where it's going to be yourself and either the CEO or a manager or project manager that is managing different managers as well, which are responsible for all the different aspects of the business. So okay, and finally, so once you have that business automated, then you have to protect your assets. So either speak to some really good accountants and then speak to an asset protection lawyer so they can tell you the right structures and how to set everything up so you can be as safe as possible and to make sure that you have financial freedom, not just for now and the next few years, but for life. My ultimate advice is once you have worked through this whole process and you have the business automated and your assets are safe, then allow yourself to always have free time so you can self-reflect and be self-aware of all the other aspects of your life, okay? And then be aware of which ones are maybe lacking, and then spend that time to find even more books, more courses, more mentors that can maybe help you with relationships. So you have all these aspects of life, and once you have the money and the freedom, you use that money to pay people to teach you and help you, or buy programs or courses to teach you and help you excel in all these aspects of life. So think about that. Imagine you're like 10 out of 10 in relationships, finances, your happiness, your emotional health, your physical health. To me, that's a good life. And you only live once on earth, so why not make it the best life? And one thing as well, you've got to contribute. So give back, help people, because that is very important to your happiness as well. I know this was a pretty long video, but I hope you got a lot of value. Anything else, any questions, drop them below this, and feel free to subscribe. And look, if you like, shoot me a text on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle right here, and I'll chat soon. Take care.